Okay, I don't think we're live yet. Wait, did they get that?
Well, all on Facebook is.
Okay, I don't think we're live yet. Okay. They didn't catch me screaming about Twitch. Yeah, hold on. Can you unhost? But Facebook did. Facebook got that loud and clear. Oh,
oh,
shit.
That means whenever it goes up on YouTube.
Woo. Anyways, hi everybody. While I finish getting everything fucking situated, welcome back to Relic Hunters. It's a new day. It's a new week. I have no news. I have nothing to announce. Check me out during the week. I do streams from 10 p.m. till roughly midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning. Dark Souls, Code Vein, Smite, whatever. Probably Gunfire Reborn now. Maybe that's pretty much it. I'm adding new games to the roster as I fucking start.
Chief, can I recommend a game for you?
What?
And for your followers?
What?
Paper Mario and the Origami King is fantastic. It is fantastic. I highly recommend it to you and your followers.
I mean, I fucked with Paper Mario back in the day. I don't see why not. But I mean, be on the lookout for that too. I guess. We'll find out. I'm gonna look into it. But other than that, I have nothing else. I'm just, still consistently streaming throughout the week. Make sure to check out Beck at 10 a.m. I'm 10 p.m. See you guys there. Anyways, I'm going to pass it over to whoever wants to take it. I'm assuming Ryan.
Well, all I gotta say is with you pushing that you've got other times. Nurse Purple Ranger just dropped a video either today or yesterday on YouTube, so go watch that.
Thanks. Wasn't expecting that.
And then I'm going to pass it to Jim.
To Jim?
To Jim? To the Jim.
Outrageous.
Oh, I thought you said Jim. Who the fuck? Whomst is Jim? Whomst?
The man with the green wall.
Oh, yeah.
Gold.
What's up, everybody? New location. I actually moved this past weekend. So I'm now in my new location. I will apologize to Chief and everybody watching if I duck out. I'm on my phone because the internet has not hooked up yet. So, all's good. We're going to go through. I'm really excited about tonight. I told my hunters that they needed to have their thinking caps on tonight. So those of you who are in chat, you will actually have a chance to maybe play along and help them. Maybe. We'll see. Because, yeah, they're all confused right now, which is great. And we'll get to that shortly. But I have no other announcements other than we got some really great artwork coming for Season 3, and I've gotten a preview of Agent Ronan, the Barbarian's character, and it is going to be fantastic. And it's just one of the 10 drawings we're doing for Season 3. So it's going to be fantastic. But without further ado, the neighborhood-friendly Spider-Man, ChiefDucky, go ahead.
I was stretching my wrist in style.
Yeah, well,
okay.
you're stretching, but your hand automatically does that. It's great.
I know, it's beautiful.
But go ahead and roll that beautiful beam footage.
Then shut the fuck up! Oh wow, I'm lightheaded. Bye, kids.
An unknown digital presence has disrupted the normal data stream of the digital realm and has claimed it for its own, and has brought items into the realm from the physical world. My name is Terra, overseer of the firewall, and I seek out the help of those called the Relic Hunters.
And we cut back right when Andrew does that.
Awesome sauce. All right. Well, welcome to episode 3 of season 3. What we're calling thinking caps, in all caps. Because that was, thank you, ChiefDucky, for that one. That was fantastic today. So to recap for our hunters and those of you who are watching right now, we met the generals. We got back to the firewall. Everybody got to get their room assignments. Really cool doors insignias. Zero and Maxwell's door opens to Gregorian chant. Agent is still mad at me, but I don't care. And we left off episode 2 with a vision with Zero, where Zero, let me see if let me pull it back up here.
Hey, no, stop that.
He has a flashback of his eyes opening up in water, looks down and sees something towards the bottom, but can't make out what it is. But he knows that it's some sort of number. Okay? And then at that moment, we're going to go right back into that moment in Zero and Maxwell's room to finish up the night. Zero, if there's anything else you want to do before we sleep and skip to the next day.
Also, beforehand, if you guys are not on the channel right now getting these views up, I'm going to chop your kneecaps off.
I would, but I can't, sir.
We own it, bitch.
Zero,
I
are
don't
you
come
wanting to
into
do
your house.
anything after that vision?
He feared for his life.
Yeah. So Zero's just gonna be like, oh. And Maxwell.
I'm gonna be real honest with you guys, out of character. I forgot what we were doing whenever we stopped.
Oh,
I remember we
you
did the
were-
bro hug,
you
but
were-
were we?
You had a heartwarming moment with Zero.
Yeah,
Yeah, is that exactly where we left off,
Yeah.
or
Yep.
had I gone and done something?
No, that happened, and then the vision happened. You had your moment,
Okay.
and then the vision happened.
So, did the vision take in-game time, or did it happen like in a blink?
It would have happened to you. It would have happened in a blink, Maxwell.
Okay, so that means we're still pretty close to the embrace. Okay,
Yes.
sorry. Yes.
So Zero's gonna step back and just, Maxwell, does water, blackness, and a number mean anything to you?
Water is the primary element associated with the Gorma. So there is that. Darkness is more so Gaza's territory, but I may not be able to help you with many ventures regarding this, and hopefully you are not following that path. And numbers are more of Ivan Ooze's diplomacy and such.
Sometime, can you teach me all the history about them?
Let us first check with the rest of the group and see if they also wish to share. I don't wish to force knowledge onto others, but I am willing to teach all who are willing to learn.
Alright, let's reconvene with them tomorrow. I think everyone's falling asleep.
Are you okay? You seem spacey all of a sudden.
Yeah, the reason why I asked is I had a weird, I don't know, vision, I guess, and that's what I saw.
This may be an attempt of the higher beings to get in contact with you. Unfortunately, our feeble minds do not always process their vast amounts of knowledge and power correctly. There are many such arbiters where I'm from that you bring your grievances to or your questions and they might be able to interpret. Unfortunately, I am no such arbiter. I do apologize.
Well, if we ever come across them, can you lead me to them?
I will let you know if I see any.
Okay. And also, let's keep this between us, all right?
Child, all confessions made are confidential. Unless requested otherwise.
All right. Thanks. All right. Good night.
So, instead of actually going to bed, Maxwell is now going to go to his altar, and he's going to assume the position that he had after the combat, except for he is alternating his fist between his chest and the base of the statue of Gorma every once in a while.
Okay. And that's what you're going to do for the majority of the night and then fall asleep?
Yep.
Okay. Is that what everybody else is going? Is everybody else just resting and sleeping?
Yeah. Because the most that Agni and Ronan would be doing is just talking about, like, shit from their respective worlds. Like,
okay.
Like, I could learn a bit more about the human world or the real world or whatever Ronan decides to share. Ronan, what knowledge would you impart on Agni? And I could tell you what Agni would tell Ronan if you want to do that.
Honestly, all I would do is put on a record and say, hey, listen to this. And then I'd lay down in bed and my old ass would probably pass the fuck out on accident.
Okay, so as I'm being introduced to this human music or whatever, how do you introduce it? Do you introduce it as human music or just music?
This is a blind guy that plays the piano.
Okay, a blind man playing a piano. That's interesting. So as I'm listening to it, I'm gonna start telling him tales of my kingdom and who Myotis is. So Ronan will now know my purpose against, or my purpose with Myotis. Like, he'll know about the contract. He'll know about the war. And essentially, what happened in the war is Myotis invaded. My forces repelled his back. We're in this binding contract, sealed and everything. But then the seal broken, and he broke the contract, obviously, and blah 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 blah. So you're caught up on that part of my world's knowledge now.
Sounds good. I was just saying that actually helps a lot.
So there you go. So that's pretty much what would be with Ronan and Agni for the most part.
Great. Perfect. So everybody starts to wind down. Everybody starts to fall asleep, and it is now morning. Everybody who took damage is now fully healed, so you all have full HP. Okay. And as everybody starts to wake up doing their normal routines, I need everybody to roll me a d6, please.
Yep. That's 5.
Okay.
Just one.
Okay.
Ronan's
So
dead to the world.
Agni and Zero, you will notice as you are waking up and in your rooms, you have now noticed that there is some sort of box type contraption on the wall next to the door with a button underneath it that was not there when you got there last night.
In our respective rooms, right?
Correct.
Okay. So Agni would notice this, and there's no indication, like no sign, just button.
Yep.
Cautiously, Agni's just gonna shrug. Still in night clothes and everything. He's gonna push the button.
At the same time, Zero's gonna be like, huh. And pushes the button.
So you both push the button, and everybody, so Ronan, Alex, Zero, and Maxwell all hear this. Hello, welcome to the Firewall Communication Network. How may I help you?
So this is the communications. What the fuck?
Hello?
Yeah. Whew. I thought I heard
Clouds
like.
above, is this a message?
I didn't do it.
Hello.
Welcome to the Firewall Communication Network. How may I help you?
Contact
Said that already.
Alex.
Contacting Alex Knight.
What?
Alex Knight, now connected.
Hello, Alex.
Oh my god, who is there?
It's Agni. I think this is the communication system. I believe. I mean, it said it twice, but I think it's simple to use. Verbal commands seem to work, so try something.
Okay, Siri. Is that your name?
No, ma'am. My name is Deca.
Oh, Deca. Like Decadron. That's a hell of a drug.
Alex Knight, how may I assist you?
I don't know. Agni said something and connected to the room. I don't know. I just woke up.
From the other side of the room behind
All
Agnes.
of the hunters are now connected. Live. Agent Ronan, Agni, Zero, Alex Knight, and Maxwell Engel. All connected.
Agni, what'd you do?
I pressed the button and I heard a voice from above. And
Is there white light?
no, there's no light. There's just a voice.
Her name is Deca.
Deca. You would all notice so Alex, at this point, you would all notice that the sound is coming from a box on the wall with a button.
I'm gonna slowly turn on Maxwell. Go. You can hear the others too, right? It's not just in my head.
Yes, we can hear you.
Oh, okay.
Which one of you has the capabilities to cast the message spell?
It's not a spell. Is there? Look on your wall, Maxwell. Do you see a button where Zero should be standing?
I may have pressed it already.
That is the communication button. I think that activated it, and that's how we're here right now.
Oh, okay.
Technology.
I think it's.
Oh, go ahead.
The only thing I was going to say is I think this will be most advantageous. Let's learn how to use this. I'm heading to the communication room. Fuck. But yeah, learn the system. It'd be great. Agni, sign off, and then leave the room.
Agni, Ronan, signing off.
I'm changing the candles on my side table.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
At that moment, you hear this. Hold on. Come on. Technology.
He broke
Technology. Oh, Alexis, you know what that sounds like? It sounds like ice cubes in a glass.
So you hear a clicking sound, like an alarm. Sorry, it's not loud enough. I will make sure I have it on loud enough.
Internet, what are you doing?
You hear, hello, hunters. Your presence is requested at the main console in the firewall. Terra is awaiting your arrival.
Okay. So, I failed to mention that I was going to be changing my garb. Can Agni only kind of like snap on, snap off clothes in his room, or is that anywhere in the digital realm? Or
It's anywhere. It's part of your digi monster power.
Okay. So as I'm walking to the main console, sort of snap my fingers and get back into armor with my weapon and everything, and then as I'm heading out the door, get ready. I'll meet you at the main console.
Okay, as you go to the door, the portcullis rises, and the door opens.
All right.
I'll meet you there. I've got to make sure my record's okay.
Take your time. No worries. And then with that, Agni's gonna walk his way to Terra.
I'm gonna go put some day clothes on, and then make my way out.
Okay.
Zero's finally gonna go ahead and put the normal black robe on, throw his hood up, put his mask back on, and go, alright. Time to be a dickhead again. He's gonna head back out.
Okay. Maxwell?
He's just kind of looking around to try and understand this technology, and whenever he doesn't glean anything from his room, he's actually going to go outside.
Okay. As Zero and Maxwell leave the room, the Gregorian chant doors open, and then they close, leaving Agent in the room fiddling with his
I'm changing
Records.
my candles and putting my records away.
I put this records on the shelf.
So
I'm
after a
going to-
period of time, you would be
I'm
done fiddling, and
I'm
then
gonna gently make my bed, and then I'm gonna head out.
okay. So all of you are headed towards the firewall command center. Okay. So as all of you reach, you go down the hallway. You all see each other in the hallway walking down. You all come to the central hub of the firewall, and Tara stands there with its back to you, just fiddling with some buttons on the command hub.
You've requested us?
Ah, yes. Well, good morning. I hope everyone was rested well. I have good news for you all today. The simulation lab is now ready and operational.
A training ground?
Yes, it's certain simulations and different things will help you throughout your journey. And I have your first simulation ready to go today if you are all ready for it.
I'm going to look over my shoulder. I can't speak for everybody else, but I believe that this would be an opportune moment to build with our strengths instead of our weaknesses.
Well, I'm always down to train.
I'm gonna tap on my crotch pocket.
Crotch pocket.
Do I gotta do this one?
Yes. Team building is very, very vital.
Can I control my own limbs this time?
Yes, I will do my best.
Okay. You see this 8 tall bent over talking to his crotch.
Gigantor, you have to remember I'm here to help.
Whatever. I guess I'm in.
Okay? Alex is in, Zero's in, Maxwell?
I find it wise not to waste one's resources, especially when limited.
But
Well
with
said, sir.
But with what time that we have now, we would have time to train our mind, body, and soul, and still have a amicable amount of time to replenish ourselves before any, I would assume, hopefully, a fight would not break out.
Agni, if I may call you such.
You may.
I don't know if you answered and I just didn't hear it like a cut
No,
out.
you may. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was like, was he just not answering on purpose, or did my
No,
audio cut out?
No, it
Okay.
cut out. I promise you.
The problem that comes to my mind is as such. Say I burn all of my mana and ability to assist through the day, and then for some unforeseen circumstances, Demetra flings a horde of undead upon us. What assistance will I be if... Oh, what did Olivia say? If I'm gassed.
Well, your observation is... Well, your point is noted. However, instead of you participating, how about observing instead and seeing where you could come in vital? Don't use your resources. Let us use ours. Ours are, I wouldn't say infinite, but yours are more finite than ours. So observe, learn where to come in, where you could be, and I still think you can learn something from this, if you so wish.
I will gladly observe. Shall I address you as king or friend?
Friend is fine.
All right, Agni.
So I'm going to I'm going to do the leader thing, and I'm going to get my device out. Ready, team?
Hell yes!
Let's get digital. Oh, what the fuck? A Relic of Ash, ignite.
I like that.
So everybody transforms?
I don't.
Digital.
Let's get digital!
Not yet.
Not yet.
We broke Ducky.
Yeah.
Because as soon as I said, let's get digital, fucking something was crawling on me. I was like, oh. Okay, I'm
I
good.
thought you accidentally threw your card. Like you went, let's get. You were like, ooh.
No, Continue. I'm good.
As I see that Zero is hesitating, I'm going to very, very calmly and composedly walk next to him, and I'm going to say, in a hushed tone, "Fear not, my child. You are amongst friends."
Again, hushed back, and we'd be like, I know, it's just, I wanted to ask Tara something real quick.
Oh, speaking of which, Tara, dear, is there a place that I may observe while still with a advantageous viewpoint?
Not in today's simulation, good sir. I'm actually quite surprised your compadres actually digitized. There's no use for that today.
Oh, is it non-combat?
It is non-combat. It's more of a mental simulation today.
Well, then I will by all means assist. I'll have to remind myself to apologize for Agni for being a worrywart, as she put it. And then I'm gonna scuttle off towards wherever they are.
Well,
May I please still stay digitized because I just like it.
Nope. Digitized. I'm done.
I believe the phrase, and Agni's going to turn over to Ronan. What did we decide on? What was it? Power down? I think it was just power down.
Let's get on digital. I'm gonna start beating everywhere.
Friend. Just say power down.
Power down.
And you,
I would grow.
You pixelate out back to your normal 8-foot self.
I would grow.
And then Og's gonna place his hand up. Okay, you can just take it easy. It's okay. It's okay. And then I will also choose to stay in this form.
Okay. So Agni and Alex are all digitized. Everybody else is staying in their forms. Okay. At that point, Tara turns around to the hub, presses a button, and a doorway appears on the left side of the console.
Okay.
Step through this way. The simulation lab is through that door.
Go through without hesitation.
I wanna tuck and roll through the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna just basically jauntily walk.
Okay. As you go to the door, you notice that the door will get taller and wider for you to fit in without having any ease, ducking or sidestepping or anything.
So I don't have to ducky, Chief?
Nope.
Okay. Just making sure.
Maxwell?
Yes?
Are you going through?
Oh, yes.
Okay. And Zero.
So as he sees that everyone finally walks in and he's kind of alone by himself, he's going to go up to Tara and go, Tara, I have a favor to ask you.
Sure. I will assist however I can.
One, I'm going to pull out the stored energy key.
Okay.
I'm going to be like, can you analyze this and see if you could find out any information of why it made Leo Dream act all weird? And two, can you pull up anything about water, darkness, and numbers and see if those relate somehow?
Sure. Leave this here. I will get back to you after your simulation.
And let's keep this between us, please.
Secrets are friends.
Thank you. And then he's going to walk through the door.
Okay. So, all of you enter through the door, and you come into a grid-patterned room. The room itself, as far as you can tell, is about 30 by 30 foot. Okay? So it's a big enough room. And once Zero steps in, you hear Decca's voice one more time. And Decca says, "Welcome to the simulation station. Today's simulation will be a relic quest. Your relic quest today will involve riddles. Are you ready to begin?"
Out of character? Fuck no. In character, as always, just fucking test the king's knowledge. Something, fucking whatever. Oh, yeah.
I'm horrible at riddles, but let's go.
So we just got to get the information and get out, right?
Correct.
Okay,
Deal. Done.
fair enough.
Okay, wonderful. Here are the rules. Each player with their guardian must answer a riddle to move on to the final relic riddle.
Okay.
All 5 players are needed to win the grand prize. Are you ready?
As ready as I can ever be.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm here to help.
Asshole.
May I make a suggestion, guys?
Shockingly, Agnes will look over. Let's hear it.
Well, from the stories that we've shared, we have a detective and an agent, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones that normally
I love
look for clues, right?
Yeah.
That's correct.
Dealing with riddles, let's let them take the lead.
Well, you don't listen too well. They said we all got to do this shit.
I said take the lead, not do all the work, dumbass.
Don't be an asshole.
And there it goes. And Agnes was like, there it goes. Can we begin this before more disruptions are made?
Wonderful. Team building simulation station relic riddle quest starting. And then the room just starts to digitize. And in front of you are 5 doors.
Yep.
One of each of your colors and
Yep.
each of your crests.
Well, okay. And nothing else, just the doors?
That's it.
Okay. Agnes going to step forward and turn around. He is going to, at this point, he will power down. Power down! And then he's going to still be wielding Dredge. Alright, the doors behind us lead to our individual riddles. I know all of us are capable of doing this, and let's make it to the very end together. I have faith in all of you. And then I'm going to look at Zero, even you. Let's go.
Go team.
And then without hesitation, he's going to turn around and go to his door and open it. And go through.
Okay. Agnes through his door. It opens, and his door disappears.
Thank God he's gone.
It is best not to quarrel amongst ourselves.
As you said, I'm gonna look over at Alex and be like, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna walk through the door.
He walks through. Agent walks through the door. His door disappears.
What are you sorry for?
Well, I thought this was going to be a team and not an individual riddle solving, so whatever. He's going to walk to his door and open it.
So
Okay.
mad.
Zero's door opens, shuts, and disappears.
I'm gonna sneak up to the door, to the frame, and put my stuff up against the wall, and then turn the knob if there is a knob.
She's
Yep.
gonna breach. I love it.
And,
Do you stick your hand through the crack of the door?
yeah.
So,
Oh my goodness.
so, oh god. So so is Maxwell the only one left in the room?
Yes.
my point.
Max, you point. Okay. So what you
my
would
point.
see
I
Max-
make it a point to be the last one to go through all the doors.
Got it. Maxwell, make me a roll for me.
That depends. Do you want a good roll?
Depends if you want to see what's happening or not.
Because I got a 2.
No, you don't see this.
I figured as much.
Alex, as you were stealthily trying to open the door and stick your hand in, your hand that is through the crack, you start to see pixels start coming up from your hand, and you are fully pixelated through the door, and the door disappears.
Oh my god.
That leaves
Hey.
Maxwell with his gold
I just kind
door.
of look around to make sure that I'm the only one left in the room, and I say to myself more so than anybody else, "May Gorma bless me on my travels." And then I go up to my door and I open it, assuming it's not locked.
Yeah, it's open.
Okay,
Okay.
and I go through it.
Opens the door, steps through, and his door disappears. Okay. We are going to start with Agent. Welcome to round 1. Here is your riddle. What can you catch but not throw?
Hey,
I do know. I might be able to give you a hint every once in a while, but I can't give you the answer.
we're supposed to work together.
Yes, this is a thought-provoking exercise.
I know. I asked you. That's my part. You give me the answer.
No, I can't do that. You may ask questions. I may give you answers.
What was the question again?
What can you catch but not throw?
A disease.
What's that?
A disease.
That answer is acceptable. The correct answer, I would have taken a cold.
So I was gonna say.
You may advance to the final round. And your room goes black.
Oh shit.
We're going to go to Maxwell. Maxwell, are you ready for round 1?
Yes.
Here is your riddle. For thousands of years, seen only in tale, the wind as a sail. For one thunderous gale, shiny stores rich in lore, the burning temper like Earth's core. What am I?
I'm going to ponder to myself. That was a long ass riddle. Can I get that again?
Yes, I'll say it out of character for you guys.
Okay.
For thousands of years, seen only in tale, the wind as a sail. For one thunderous gale, shiny stores rich in lore. Excuse me, shiny stories rich in lore. The burning temper like the Earth's core. What am I?
He's just kind of musing over to himself, and he's like, a storm of some sort. Possibly a typhoon? Or a hurricane? Volcano, maybe? Those are hot like the Earth's core. But that doesn't compensate for the tail end. I'm just gonna go, Olivia, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any thoughts?
I believe the riddle is mentioning something of a story. Something of a lore. And possibly something that has a burning temper like the Earth's core. Like deep in its core.
Well, this one truly has me stumped. I fear I may fail my friends. New and old alike.
Then go ahead and roll me a d6.
That depends. Do you want a high or a low roll? Because I got a 4.
Okay, Olivia would say, think of it as in olden times, medieval times.
There's a lot of tails. Tail. You know what it is? Is that why you're making that undulation there? You muted yourself.
I'm not good at riddles.
Me either.
Olivia would also say that it was a creature. The wind as a sail.
Mm-hmm.
For one thunderous gale, shiny stories rich in lore. The burning temper like the earth's core. Mythical creature of medieval times.
I'm thinking of a dragon, but
That
I
would
don't
be
know
correct.
if... Oh, like... Okay, so here's why I didn't say it out loud, because I didn't want to metagame. Dragons are real in the world that he's from, but they wouldn't be told of in tales like that. There's no like tales about them. They would just be real things. It'd be like a story about a deer. It's just, you know, it's just a thing. So I didn't want to metagame, and I'm like, yeah, that's a dragon. But
Just compare a deer to a dragon.
yeah, I mean, like, if you know a deer is real and you know a dragon is real, like, having a fabled story about a deer, I mean, like, you could have one, but it'd be weird. Okay, sorry. I was trying to figure out how to say it without being like, okay. But either way, sorry. Max was gonna go, I believe you're referencing a dragon.
That answer is correct.
Okay.
Moving on to the final stage, and your room goes black. We're going to go to Agni. As you go into your room, Agni, are you ready for round one?
Absolutely. Yes.
Here is your riddle. With pointed fangs, I sit and wait. With piercing force, I crunch out fate. Grabbing victims, proclaiming might, physically joining with a single bite.
One more time out of character.
Sure. With pointed fangs, I sit and wait. With piercing force, I crunch out fate. Grabbing victims, proclaiming might, physically joining with a single bite.
Iron Maiden? No, it's
Incorrect.
Fuck. No, join together like a single bite. Like fucking Iron Maiden. Bielza, do you have an idea? I mean, Baphomet, do you have an idea?
I believe in the human world, this would be known as an office appliance.
Stapler?
That answer is correct.
What? What? What?
Oh, fuck.
It was a snake.
Yeah, I did too. I was like, steak!
No, as soon as you said appliance, I'm like, stapler. Makes sense. Because, like, what really got me out of character, I was like, whatever, like, joined together, I was like, that sounds like a fucking Iron Maiden. That sounds like a fucking death trap closing on somebody.
Yeah.
Fuck it. 2 tries. I'll take it. I don't care.
Okay. And as you hear, you may go to the final stage, and your room goes black.
Okay.
Alex Knight, you enter your room. Are you ready for round one?
Bring it.
I
With all
take
due
what you
respect.
receive. Sorry. I take what you receive and surrender it, all by waving my flag. What am I?
Cumin,
Yes, ma'am.
would you agree with me that the answer would probably be a mailbox?
Woo-wee! That's what I was thinking too.
Okay, then we are agreed. A mailbox, final answer.
That answer is correct.
Oh,
You may proceed to the final riddle.
okay, boy.
Your room goes black. 0. Your turn. You're in your room. Are you ready for your first round riddle?
1 second. Then pull out the Leo dream.
Yep.
And you're like, hey, are you okay?
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
go.
I got sleep. I'm ready to go, big guy. Woo!
All
Yeah.
right. Welcome back, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Good to go. Here we go. All right.
All right, we're ready.
Here is your riddle. Turn me on my side, and I am everything. Cut me in half, and I am nothing. What am I?
Did you get any of that?
Oh, yeah. I got it all. Do you need me to say it back to you? Because I can. He said, turn me on my side, and I get everything. Cut me in half, and I'm nothing.
Out of character, did you say get or am everything?
Turn me on my side, and I am everything.
And I am everything.
Cut me in half, and I am nothing.
Leo, I'm drawing a blank here, bud.
Okay. Did you have a vision?
Yeah.
Maybe your answer's in the vision. Or a clue is in your vision.
The infinity sign?
That answer is incorrect. However, you are close. So, what would happen if you turn the infinity sign on its, not on its side, but upright?
It would be the number 8.
And if you cut those in half, what would that be?
0.
So, what is our answer?
A number?
What number?
0. 8.
That, what answer are you wanting me to accept?
8.
That answer is correct. You may move on to the final round.
I was
And
dying.
your room goes black.
I was dying because my man didn't say 8. He said, I say cursive 8.
Well, I'm thinking, like, you turn it on its side, I'm like, okay, that's the infinity sign. You cut it in half, that's 2 zeros, which is nothing, technically. So I'm like, alright, that.
Oh my goodness. That was great. He did cursive 8, and I was like, dragons are real. There are tales about it where he's from. Like, so try not to metagame, and cursive 8 was our struggles there.
All right, so all of the rooms have gone black. The room, everybody's room lights back up. All 5 of you are standing in a room. And in front of you, you see General Sakuya holding a chest.
Is this part of the simulation?
No, I'm actually here, sire.
I'm going to step forward cautiously, and what is in this box? And I'm going to like lay my hand on top of it as I ask the question and kind of like cracking it open a little bit.
You're trying to open it?
Yes.
It will not open.
Is this part of some test?
This is from my part of the kingdom, sire. It is a puzzle box. It requires an answer to open. Inside is my kingdom's greatest treasure that I have been asked to bestow upon you, because from what I can gather, what is inside of this chest are what you guys are searching for in things called relics.
So what's the puzzle?
Okay. Your riddle. The object is to get the answer to the riddle. The only problem is you're only allowed to ask me yes or no questions. Here is the riddle. A man was found dead in a room with 53 bicycles. What happened? Each of you have your guardians that can give you one hint each throughout this riddle. But you can ask me as many yes or no questions pertaining to the riddle as you want.
How many bicycles?
53 bicycles.
Did he die of old age?
No.
Hey!
Can you repeat the first line?
Yes. A man was found dead in a room with 53 bicycles. What happened?
I got a pun in my fucking head. It's not right, but
So, out of game, you all can. So the point of this is to ask me yes or no questions to try to figure out and deduce what happened. So, in game.
Are any of the bicycles missing chains?
No.
Is the dead person the only one in the room?
At the. Clarify your question.
Is the person that is dead the only one in the room?
Currently?
Currently.
Yes.
Was someone in the room previously?
Yes.
Was it me?
No.
Is there blood on the ground?
Yes.
Did he get tired?
No.
Is there blood in any of the spokes?
No.
Is there a bicycle that is clearly missing?
No.
Where's the injury? Or like, no, I can't do that. Fuck. Is the injury? Fuck, I gotta figure out in a yes or no fashion. Fuck.
Was he mortally wounded?
Yes.
Was it head trauma?
No.
Is this person gripping their chest?
But
No.
Baphomet, do you have an idea? Because this is, I honestly cannot think of the solution to this.
So the riddle was a man was found dead in the room with 53 bicycles.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No. Other than that, I was asking Baphomet if he knew anything.
Right. No. Yeah. I'm
Okay,
okay.
okay.
Bothman. Sorry.
Okay.
Maybe we should try to figure out how he died.
So we know it was not head trauma.
Is the murder weapon visible?
No.
Are there
Where are the blood splatters? Where's the blood located? Wait, damn, I can't ask that. Is the blood splatter on a wall?
Yes. If the man was found dead he would have fallen backwards. It would be on the wall behind where he fell backwards.
Was he shot?
Yes.
Okay, so
Is there a shell casing?
No.
Damn.
Over the loudspeaker you hear, you have found out the how, now the why.
Are there footprints in the blood?
No.
Did the dead man steal a bicycle? I love making him think about it.
No.
Did the dead man have a bicycle stolen from him?
No.
Okay.
Did the dead man hoard bicycles?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
was he a thief?
No.
Hey Sergio, is that you got a hit for me?
Yes. I would try focusing in on the word bicycle.
Do any of the bicycles have no handlebars?
I can tell you none of them have handlebars.
None of the bicycles have handlebars.
That is correct.
I guess you could say he had no handle on his situation.
Oh.
You're welcome. Out of character, BT dubs.
Kuman, what the hell?
That's not a yes or no question.
Well, ma'am, as far as I can tell, the bicycles are not actual bicycles.
Are they unicycles?
Unicycles, yes.
Are they unicycles? No.
Oh, never mind.
Other than handlebars, are the bicycles missing any other parts?
No.
Was he a peddler?
Define peddler.
Oh.
Was he a bike peddler?
Did he sell bike parts for drug money?
No, he did not.
Okay. I was trying to be really specific. I'm sorry.
Oh my
Out of character, can you say the riddle again?
A man was found dead in a room with 53 bicycles. What happened?
Are the bicycles the same color?
No.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'm fucking.
Think better on the can. I'm
So
trying to think outside the box.
we can confirm
So-
the man was shot, or was that just a question we asked?
No, the man was confirmed shot. So, Alex, Kuman said that the bicycles are not actual bicycles.
Were these, in fact, motorcycles?
No.
Damn it.
Are the bicycles just the frames?
No.
Are the wheels connected to the bicycles?
No.
It's not a bicycle, so
Are the wheels connected to anything?
No.
there's no wheels. It's not a bike, period. What I'm thinking is that like bicycle is a play on words, so I'm thinking like icicles or something like that.
Was the man shot in the chest?
For this exercise, it really doesn't matter where he was shot, just that he was shot.
Okay.
So to recap, we have found a man dead in a room with 53 bicycles. We know that he was shot. We know that the bicycles are not actually bicycles. And that is where we are at right now. I have 3 guardians that have given clues. We have 2 left.
Is there a deck of cards in the room?
Yes.
You sly bastard. Is
I know
there
it.
a setup for like a card table?
Yes.
This man
there-
was shot playing poker.
Yes. Why?
Because he cheated. Cheaters never cross.
Or stole, one of the two.
Alex, why would he have cheated and gotten shot?
Did he have an
for
extra
money.
joker?
A man was found dead in a room with 53 bicycles.
Does the number 53, is that important?
Yeah,
Yes.
he had an extra card.
Was he playing
Yes.
craps?
No to the craps. Yes to
Damn it.
Agni's question.
Wait, isn't it 54 if you include the jokers?
No. He was an extra card. He was cheating. He had a card up his sleeve.
Yes. That answer is correct.
Oh,
A man
okay.
was found dead in a room with 53 bicycles because he cheated at a game of poker.
Yeah, okay.
Bicycles, the cards.
I was off because I
Oh,
thought
the
a deck of cards
company.
had 54, including the jokers. I don't know why.
I mean, technically that is correct.
So my brain was like, what card would be worth
Yeah,
taking?
with the jokers, yes. But the
Okay.
man was found dead with an extra ace.
So
on
I
his
was
sleeve.
so close, but I was thinking it the wrong way.
It's all good.
That was great. Good
So
one.
General
I
Sakuya
have a deck of cards sitting right in front of me. Fuck! And they are the bicycle cards. Oh!
So General Sakuya, you see in front of you, the box opens up. And on the inside, you see 5 small totems. Okay? 1 for each of you. Agni, you see one, and it floats up. You see what is known as the fire spirit.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Consider me out of game jelly.
Yep.
Okay.
Same.
Okay? This is hovering above the chest,
Oh,
headed towards you right now.
I am extending my hands like this, as it floats towards me to bring it in. And then, is anything happening as it comes closer to me?
So the totem in your hand turns into a card, like your digitizing card,
Okay.
and you hear Baphomet say, "That fire spirit totem is going to allow you a advantage on your elemental attacks, sir. So out of game, Chief,
Yeah.
any elemental attack." As this card is equipped in battle, will give you a +1 on any attack roll.
Sweet. Okay. Does it augment my shadows with
Yes.
fire or anything?
Yep. So your shield will turn into the fire spirit shield.
Cool. Okay, I'm down for it.
Okay. 0. You see this pop up.
Oh.
Sold.
Okay.
Oh.
This pops up. This is the darkness spirit. Okay? The darkness spirit floats up towards you.
Well, looks like you're gonna have a new friend.
Do you reach out for it?
Like with Leo in hand, yeah.
Okay. So the totem turns into another key. This is a two-headed Cerberus key. And Leo Dream says, oh, you should try turning it into your key sword.
Alright. Guys, step back.
Takes a step or two back.
Same.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of sit there.
We're like, alright, two-headed Cerberus, darkness.
Okay, so you stick it into the key sword. Your key sword changes into a two-headed Cerberus hilted key sword.
Oh shit.
And out of game, any attack roll you have, you're going to get a +1 involving melee with your key sword.
Beep.
Okay? Alex Knight.
Yes.
A totem pops up out of the chest that looks like this.
Ah!
Yes. Yas, queen.
Oh, you get precious one.
Yas, queen.
Oh,
Okay.
I was trying to see if it was familiar to me, and I was like, I don't know what that.
Oh,
Out of game, if I get the fairy chick, I am going to be the happiest man in existence. Back in game.
Okay. I reach out for it.
Okay. Kuman, sorry, so your totem dissolves into your phone as a new app,
oh.
and you hear Kuman say, "Hoo-wee, you just got yourself an ice riot shield."
Oh, hell yeah.
I love that.
Out of game, Alex, you would know that your ice riot shield will last for 3 full turns.
Ooh. Cool.
Okay?
Noted.
Maxwell, thou shalt ask and thou shalt receive.
Yes.
Yay!
That is beautiful.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
Okay.
the prettiest girl at the ball.
You actually, sir, this floats up to you, and it dissolves into the staff itself. Out of game, you are going to get your Tree 4 flight spell.
Oh, yes. Yes, queen.
Okay? And like the Riot Ice Shield, Andrew, it will last for 3 full turns.
Ooh, okay. Since I've been able to cast flight before, would I be able to know what it does
Yes.
by feel? I'm just
Yeah.
going to immediately say flight and start hovering around the room.
Roll me a d6.
And then as Maxwell does that, at the same time he goes flight, I'm going to take the red card and
Yep.
and swipe it and say it's a
I got a 5.
Oh, yeah.
let's get digital ignite.
Sure. So digital ignite happens, and you yourself are still in your Agni form, but the Fire Spirit shield armor is on you.
Okay. And then I'm going
Okay.
to conjure just like a shadow ball to see like
Okay.
so does it look like just an orb of darkness with like fire?
So it's an orb of darkness that is wrapped around with a stream of fire.
Less.
Okay?
All right, then.
Cool. Then Ronan.
Wait, hey, I was gonna say Maxwell roll the 5, just Maxwell fly.
Oh, Maxwell roll the 5?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he's in the air.
Oh,
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
shit, hey, no.
I'm just like,
And Master never taught me that.
I'm not flying back and forth, just to note, I'm just floating.
Okay. Ronan.
Huh.
This boy comes out of the chest.
Oh, you got him. You got
This is the Steel Spirit.
Yep.
Okay?
Yeah.
It hovers to you. Your memory sphere with Sergio comes out of your pocket.
Huh, I'm gonna grab it.
Okay? The
No,
totem.
Sergio, not the turtle.
The totem turns into it's a hologram. The hologram from the memory sphere absorbs it into the memory sphere. Out of game, Agent Ronin, this is going to give you a +1 to enemy attackers. When they attack you, you're going to give them a -1 on their rolls.
Oh, okay, cool.
Wait,
basically
that's gonna make me be the shield. This is not fun.
So this is gonna make, if someone's attacking you, they're gonna have -1 on their roll. Okay.
Okay, dokie.
With that being said, Agent Sakuya closes the chest and she says, "My king, I hope that these will treat you and the rest of your team well. I must go back to the kingdom."
Before you go, he's going to step forward. He's going to close the gap between them. Thank you for coming today. And these relics will help me in this adventure. But one last thing, the very last thing, before you leave. You are in charge of the kingdom now. I'm still your king, but you can just call me Agni. I would much
As you
prefer
wish,
that.
Agni.
And then he's gonna place his hand on her shoulder. Be safe.
As you place your hand on her shoulder, the pin that is on her chest glows a little bit of your crest.
May the crest guide you.
May the twilight never fade.
And then he's gonna bow and then turn around and go back to where he was standing.
And as she bows to you, she transports out of the room.
Okay. Cool.
Oh my god, that was beautiful.
And at that moment, the room around you starts to de-digitize, and it pixelates back into the gridded room.
Okay, so I heard Alex say that's beautiful, and as I'm walking back, what, teleportation? That's common.
It's actually.
No, I mean, like, the beautiful words that were said.
I agree. Short distance teleportation is only a 3rd or 4th level spell.
See, even this wise young man over here understands that. Oh,
you ruined it. You ruined it.
Gate is much harder to learn, by the way, and even harder to maintain.
Agnes is
Underneath
Agnes
Zero's breath, he's gonna be like,
and Agnes gonna stare like quizzically at Alex. I'm not sure what you're getting at. I bid her farewell.
I got you, Alex. We don't understand.
And he's just gonna shrug it off like, okay.
Now I'm confused.
Tara, so the simulation ends. The room completely dissipates.
Yep.
I think we're done with the simulation. We see we've obtained upgrades, and I'm going to look at everybody else's upgrades. I think these will definitely help in upcoming battles. And these will look back over at Maxwell. See, no energy expend. In fact, you've gained something.
Yeah, Maxwell's still flying around the room, by the way.
Yeah.
Just like dead ass standing there, but just like slowly coasting.
Like Segway speed, like.
Yeah, just like.
Okay.
Simulation over. Thank you for participating in the very first Relic quest. Your presence is now requested at the command hub.
I'm gonna push Maxwell in the direction of the command hub, like through the air and just. You know what? No. I'll make this even better. I'm going to put Dredge blade side down with the hilt sticking up, and I'm going to put Maxwell on top of it and walk to the command room.
Maxwell gives no shits.
He's like a cart topper.
As you are walking Maxwell with basically what I'm calling a flying stick towards the door, I need both of you to roll me a d6.
Please.
Oh, buddy, look at that sweet 4.
Well, you got a 4-2? Okay, I got a 4-2. This is good.
Okay. So, as you start to go towards the door,
Okay.
the term limit has started to end. So, as you are slowly coming towards the door, you would notice that the hilt of Dredge is like lowering and lowering as Maxwell is slowly, like Mary Poppining, down to the floor.
And then I'm going to kind of like jerk it out. Okay, and then as he's still floating down, I guess you can only do it for so long.
Magic works oddly in this world. Normally, you can fly for an indiscriminate amount of time as long as you have the mana for it.
Must not have the mana for it.
A traveler that I had once flew for a week and a half straight. He even slept up there.
That word, he's gonna like mana. We're gonna have to have a conversation about where you come from.
Dear friend, I look forward to any conversations.
So as we're continuing walking there, is Tara standing at the console?
Yes, Tara's standing at the console, just fidgeting around with buttons and sensors on the control hub.
Don't know if he's gonna notice me coming in, but I'm gonna like come up right behind him. We finished the simulation.
Ah, yes. That was quicker than I expected. Congratulations. Did General Sakuya make her way to the final room?
Yes, am I still wearing the flame shield? Okay.
Yep.
And then I'm going to like point to the armor. We all received a totem of sorts, an upgrade to our abilities, it seems.
Wonderful. The reason I started the simulation, your first simulation with the Relic quest, is because throughout the digital realms, we are finding relic signatures in the different kingdoms. General Sakuya had a chest full of these relic signatures, the data of these relics that are spread around the realms. Periodically, a new signature might come up, and a quest like this could happen. So I needed you to be prepared for anything at any time.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, I was hearing some audio feedback. I was trying to figure out where that was coming from, out of character.
Oh.
No, continue, sorry.
It might be me. I can turn myself down or sit back in the chair.
No, it's like
My brain had difficulty comprehending that sentence as a whole. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay. I think I got it.
Okay. So I guess there is, for you humans, a cafeteria. Just like where the door was. There's some food and snacks in there if you want to go in there. I would like to speak to Zero if possible.
Do they got ramen?
Yeah, Robin's there.
What?
No, ramen. Is there ramen?
You got ramen. Ramen.
You got ramen.
Ramen.
Becca? Yes, Tara. Could you kindly help these wonderful people? Yes. There is a digitizer that will make any food that you would like. There is a special on burritos today.
I was just about to say I'm craving a burrito.
What is a burrito?
What is it?
Oh my God, you're missing out.
It's some bathroom destruction.
Yeah.
I believe today's special is a candy burrito.
Oh, talk about diabetes.
Like black licorice?
A sweet burrito? Are they normally
Please.
sweet?
Alexis will take the four of you to the cafeteria.
That's fine.
And you see the digitized Segway with Alexis on behind the podium, and she's like, "Yes, follow me, everyone. Zero, you'll join us afterward."
So as we are walking kind of like away, I don't know how you want to play this, but I'm going to stand kind of close to Ronan. I'm going to be like, Ronan, the barbarian, excuse me. But if I remember correctly, did not we meet you and Alex outside of a detainment facility of some sort?
Here we go.
Sure. If that's how you remember it.
So, would it be a safe implication? Because I'd hate to suppose, if the facts do not back this
Then,
up,
then,
that
then
you
don't impose or ask the question.
escaped from this detainment facility.
Yeah, you asked a bad question. What?
Did you escape from the detainment facility?
We were released.
You were released.
Yeah.
Somebody let you go. In the mass of the prison breakout, somebody else let you go.
Somebody opened my door and I walked. And I tried to carry Alex out, but
I'm gonna look over at Alex with like the like the most genuinely non-accusative face that I know how to make, and I'm gonna be like, Alex, did this man get let out of prison or did he escape?
Technically both.
Technically both. I'm gonna he's 8 foot tall, so I'm just gonna reach up and I'm gonna put my hand up on what I assume would be like his shoulder blade at 8 feet or something like that. And I'm gonna be like, kind sir, I believe the law states that if you were not let go, I need to return you.
You can return your hand to your pocket. I want ramen, and then we can talk about this over food.
Please, Maxwell. We will discuss, and because at this point, I'm pretty sure Agni could hear this, correct?
Oh yeah, we're all walking down the hall.
I'm not being quiet about it or nothing.
Okay, so go ahead, Alex.
I do admire your tenacity for justice, good sir.
Agni, have you pardoned him?
Considering, with all things in due fairness, as much help as he has been, even if he has a prior criminal record, which, by judging by his combat prowess and overall personal demeanor in my time getting to know him, he poses no threat, and for that, I will pardon him for his crimes.
I do apologize, Ronan. Then I'll put him down.
I want some food.
He's just gonna walk.
And then he's gonna pat Ronan on the back, and then pat Maxwell on the back, and then he's gonna look over at Alex. Just shake his head.
The hell was that for?
Yeah, it was to prevent. And as we're walking forward, I want to drop back a little bit and fucking Christ, computer, and to respond to Alex. It's a preventative measure to prevent any sort of conflict in the future. As you noticed, our friend there has a high sense of morals and justice. So I did what a king should do and pardon those who committed no crime against Skyrim and our people.
So, as we're a little bit now forward ahead, Maxwell is going to be talking with Ronan. He's like, I do truly apologize. I was unaware that the king had pardoned you. What is this ramen like?
I was unaware he had pardoned me as well, but ramen is noodly sustenance that is wonderful.
Perhaps I shall try some. You'll tell me if I'm preparing it incorrectly, yes? Sorry.
Apparently what he said that we're not preparing it, it's just going to go...
Yeah, it's like an Insta Kitchen 3000.
I do not know the spell, so this should be interesting.
I think
that's new to me too. Is it like a Martha Stewart?
DM, would Agni know what a digitizer is, considering it's
Absolutely.
Okay, he's gonna be like, no, and he's gonna stop everybody. You, Maxwell. It's gonna be something like this, and Agni's gonna snap his fingers and just conjure up 2 oranges.
Oh, manifestation or conjuration magic, depending on your school.
Yeah, like I said.
Yes, but this is something this is my native world. I'm able to do this at will. I'm not sure about you. I'm pointing at Maxwell. You have the highest probability of making this happen with your magical capabilities.
I'm gonna look up at Rowan again. Once again, you will have to teach me this spell. Clearly, you have already taught Agni, and I wish to partake in the knowledge as well.
I'm just gonna kind of you'll see me just head down and head toward the food.
All right, keep walking.
Yeah.
Okay, so all of you are walking towards the cafeteria.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna do wipe over to 0.
Cool.
And Tara says, I apologize. You said you wanted to keep this secret. I have some answers for you. What questions do you want answered first?
Let's deal with the Leo dream
So, according to the data that I've collected on Leo Dream's battery key, it looks like all of the energy that you had stored during the battle was sucked dry out of the key. And because Leo Dream is also a key, it tapped into some of his energy as well, almost draining him completely.
So I either need to be careful and use that stored energy right away, or not use it at all.
I'm not quite sure. The data is still inconclusive. But what had happened that this had happened anyway?
That big purple haze guy, he took it.
The master took it?
Yeah.
Huh. Did any of the other hunters experience the same phenomena?
No, just me and Leo. And that's why I'm worried. I'm worried for him.
If you were the only one affected, there may be a possibility that somehow he's tapped into your digital code for some reason. I don't know. But if he's tapped into your digital code, maybe there's a way we can tap into his.
So you want to use me and Leo as guinea pigs?
Guinea pig does not compute, but beta tester sounds great.
All about the metric. I mean the optics.
Leo,
I will
what
tell
do
you
think?
this, Hero. We will not put you in harm's way on purpose. We will continue to monitor this as we do not know, and it very well could have been just a one-off thing.
Well, let's keep close tabs on it, just in case if I do need to use it again.
As far as your second question, Zero, darkness, water, numbers. I did a quick search on all of the search engines, and the number one search was a creature called the Kraken. It lives in the darkness. It has a number of tentacles, and it is in water.
Drew? Jesus. Back in character. Do you mind sending all the information you can get on this Kraken to Decca in my room?
Sure. I'll be able to send the files to the communication central hub in your room, and you'll be able to download it, stick your key into the communication center, and Leo Dream will upload the information.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay. And at that point, you would then start walking to the cafeteria. Okay. So just as everyone is about to sit down with their food and Zero comes to the cafeteria, you hear this.
The burritos.
Attention! Attention! A glitch has been spotted. A glitch has been spotted. Relic Hunters to the central command hub.
Agne's gonna groan. And of course, as soon as we get a moment of rest, right back to it.
I've got like the one fork full of ramen I'm about to put in my mouth, and I'm just
I'm literally just gonna sit there and stare at the ramen while everybody else is doing something sadly.
So Zero enters the room, you go 180 and walk right back out.
You, Agent, nobody said you couldn't take the food out of the cafeteria.
I'm going to literally, since I'm sitting down, open crotch pocket dip bowl.
Fuck it.
I'm
Need you to
gonna-
roll for 3rd-degree burns. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna walk out with a burrito in my hand.
I just lay like a paper towel or a napkin or something over the top of the bowl, and then I'm gonna just walk out.
Okay, so all of you are headed back to the central hub.
Does Sergio say anything about being joined by ramen next to him?
Crotch
You
pocket.
shouldn't. You should not have done this. I love the ramen. Where's the
I
egg?
love the ramen.
Where's the what?
Where's the egg?
Bye.
No egg, just corn.
Oh, no, sir. I will teach you things about ramen you will never forget in your life.
We gotta get up and move, I guess.
Okay, so all of you go to the central hub.
Yep.
Okay,
It's breakfast.
so the outside of the firewall screen system is all flashing red. You hear the alarm, and you see Tara just frantically pushing buttons, sliders, everything. She notices the 5 of you enter the room, and she turns to you and says, I apologize. I know you guys just got done on a relic quest, and you were about to sit down for what you would call lunch, but I'm afraid it's a crackshus.
A
And then-
crackhead?
A crackshus.
Ghastly.
One of the
Oh.
dark generals.
Well, as soon as a Crackus is mentioned the first time, Ag's just gonna get serious and then stand at attention with his arms crossed. Okay, so where's he located?
He's on the electrical grid of the kingdom of Tiron.
We'll look back at
Tron.
I was gonna say, would I recognize the name?
Yes, you would.
Okay, I'm immediately gonna go. I guess we need to get there. I got business.
All right, is that from where you're from?
No, it is not. But I've been there. And you hear me get completely serious.
And I would notice this. Would I DM? Would I notice like the change in demeanor of Ronan?
Roll me a d6.
Okay.
Hold on, while you're making the roll, Max was gonna say, well, at least wherever we go, you have been pardoned of all crimes.
Yes, Agni, you would notice a complete attitude shift.
Is this place dangerous?
It can be.
Then, luckily we just got our new powers. Let's go test them out, hunters.
I'm literally just beelining to wherever we need to
Okay.
go.
So, Tara goes, yes, of course. The ship is waiting for you out in the dock.
Okay. You said a ship?
Yeah, what we're calling the Codex.
Alright.
The Codex is waiting for you out on the dock.
Then
Freaking love you. So I'm gonna get to the door of the Codex. I'm not going in. I'm actually going to step aside and I'm going to motion my hand because I'm still a chicken shit. But I'm gonna motion my hand and go, Agni.
what? I'm gonna go walk over. What?
You can load before me.
Why?
I'm not going first.
Fine. And then, fucking
My dude. True to his words.
walk onto the ship.
And wait, so I see Maxwell. Dude, is Maxwell running?
No,
Oh.
that was just him
Oh,
walking.
okay.
On if there are still people standing where we are, I'm still there because I go last.
Am I close to Max? Well, since I went basically out first, Agni went in. Is Maxwell at least within arm's reach?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab Maxwell and pull him with me. You're still my spell shield.
Okay, so Agni, Agent, and Maxwell are in. Alex and Zero.
Okay. I have my helmet off and I'm still morphed. And
Yep.
as I walk into the ship, I take the last bite of my burrito. All right, let's do this.
Woohoo! Helmet on. I like it.
As I'm walking up and everyone else is getting on, like softly talking, I'm gonna be like, Leo, if we ever need to use the stored energy if anything happens, let me know so I can use the energy beforehand. Or if you could try to retrieve any data while it's happening to you, please let me know.
Yeah, of course, I'll try to do what I can, except, the last time that happened, it was instantaneous. I couldn't control it. It was like I was, bam, and then I was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you, buddy. Just now we know, and we're prepared for it this time.
Absolutely. I'm here to help. Okay,
Alright.
so you enter the ship.
Yep, now let's go help our friends. And he walks
Okay.
on.
All 5 of you, perfect. All 5 of you are on the ship. The codex door closes, and that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Okay.
Woo!
First
So-
off, fuck riddles.
Yeah.
It was a good thing though. Like, I'll give you this though. It was.
You have no idea how much the inside of me was yelling, "Say dragon, you idiot! Say dragon!" I was
So-
like, "No, the tails would throw it off for him."
Welcome to Relic Roundtable. Yeah, guys. Tonight's riddles, they kind of, they all had something to do with your characters, pretty much except Trevor, so I apologize, Ducky. But with the fangs and everything else, I thought it fit in quite nicely.
It is.
But,
Are you saying I'm diseased or had a cold? Hold on.
Ew.
Does anybody have any questions for me specifically? Because if not, I'm gonna hop out of here.
Maxwell, I'm glad you joined me on the codex at the very end.
I am
like
just
without
waiting.
a fight.
I am just waiting. One of these times you may be 8 foot, but the staff's got a head like this, and I promise you it's 8 foot long.
now, I don't have anything. Do you have anything to ask me, Andrew, before you go?
No. I enjoyed the session though.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Bye guys.
Andrew.
Thanks for playing.
Anybody else? Questions? There's a lot to unpack tonight because there was a lot of little cameos, a lot of like different things and Easter eggs all over the place. So
Agni,
What's-
by the way, thank you for pardoning me. Dude, my character's like, why do I need a pardon? It's like, I sat there and I'm like, that's why you're like, oh, I pardon you. I'm like, okay.
Because dead ass. Because like knowing Maxwell, he would have been like, no, you have to go back. No.
Yeah.
Well, that's why he put his. He's like, I put my hand on your shoulder, and I'm sitting here like out of character, laughing in character, trying not to laugh.
Yeah. So I mean, it was one of those things where it's like, preemptive measure. Let's nip this right now. I'm like, I can do this. I'm still a king. You're good.
Love how he bought it though. That's the big thing.
He's like, oh, okay. I'm like,
Whoa.
Well, so what is your guys' thoughts and opinions on tonight's Relic Quest, or the concept of Relic Quest?
it's different because I've never fucking had to fucking like do riddles for like any type of like tabletop.
Yeah.
Except minor shit like Sphinx's riddles, shit that people should already know. Like the
Sure.
most. But fucking, it was a nice change of pace because it is testing the mental resolve of the hunters and seeing how fast they can think on their feet to come up with a solution. It's a teamwork exercise.
Yeah.
Mental check.
And-
Oh, I put an X.
Yeah, and my whole thing is because I know, like me as a player, I'm as a player I always want to do combat, but I know that's not a every episode thing. So I'm gonna try to put in these relic quests intermittent throughout the season just to break up combat and everything, and use these as character development episodes, which there was tonight. There was so much character development tonight. Not just Zero, but with Agent. There's a little bit with Agni. I mean, everybody had a little bit tonight. It was great.
Heck yeah. Tonight was a really good episode. Really, like I said, the the riddles kind of stuck a little bit because we couldn't think. But yeah, and it killed us. Like we were sitting there like we can't we can't think of what the heck's going
Well,
on.
and that is exactly why I gave you guys to be able to talk with your guardians and to have the guardians give you clues. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to leave you guys straight behind. Like the 53 bicycles riddle. Like, I've known that riddle for about 15 years. And you guys actually got it a lot quicker than a lot of other people have. So kudos to Andrew for figuring out it was an actual deck of cards.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, tonight was fantastic. Is there any questions as to the Easter eggs, the mentions tonight?
No, so back in the riddle room, when at first all 5 doors appeared, what would have happened if we all opened the doors at the same exact time? Or would it have all just been individuals anyways?
No, it would have all been individuals anyways. You all would have literally just gone to your own separate riddle room. Like you would have. It literally
what would
just
happen
would
had
have...
we not... Oh, sorry. What would happen if we not gone to our door?
You wouldn't not gotten to your door?
Yeah, well, I would have went to Agnes or something.
That's a good question. If you would have gone into each other's riddle doors...
He's like, I would have had to think on my feet. Or hurt you, one of the two.
Yeah. I actually hadn't thought of that scenario.
You're lucky you followed directions.
I guess I would say that you both would go into the room. It just means that both of you would have to solve both riddles.
Wow. Stupid. But I would have vibed with it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, other than that, like, I'm bad at picking up, like, verbal Easter eggs. What were some of the Easter eggs that I may have missed? Because
so, Deca
Ranger?
What?
I was thinking Deca Ranger the entire time.
No, Deca is the onboard computer of Power Rangers in Space.
That was fucking forever ago. I don't remember shit about In Space.
And then the Insta Kitchen with the candy burritos.
Yep, I kept doing this about Hyperforce. Well, Trevor hasn't watched Hyperforce. He's wanting to, but he has not watched Hyperforce.
I was seriously about to say something about getting a burrito. It's like...
Yeah. And then there were some... actually, there were some Relic Hunter Easter eggs in the later end of this episode tonight, and that I can't divulge in what they are, but there were some... There was one in particular at the very end there that is a key Relic Hunter deep cut Easter egg. If anybody can understand or what that is. But Josh is smiling because he thinks he knows.
I'm sitting here because it's over my head. I didn't catch it apparently.
I do want to say you making the ship the freaking
Codex
from the what?
Oh, the name of the name of the ship,
Codex from from Guardian's Code.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Dude, the spirits were amazing. Like,
yeah.
So I had initially intended on those being in the game somewhere, like as if they were just going to be individual things for Ducky's relic line. But I also figured, well, I could bring in Sakuya and introduce the relic quests and the data signatures throughout the kingdoms, and just introduce it like that and give you guys a power up right now because you're gonna need it.
Okay.
Wait, we're gonna need it.
And,
I can't wait till next week. Next week's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Next week, Josh and I are actually going to be in the same room. Well, in the same building. We're still going to try to figure out if we're going to be in the same room or whatever. But Josh is actually coming to visit me next week, so I'm really excited about that. We're having Relic Hunters next week, episode 4.
Episode 4.
I will tell you everyone right now. I'll give you the name of next week's episode, and then we will cut to ChiefDucky to sign us off because we still don't have any outro yet, but we're getting there. But next week's episode is titled Malware Issue.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Okay?
Well, with that, everybody, have a good night.
Have a
Thanks,
good
guys.
night.
Later, guys. Y'all.